On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, The Rising of a Shield Hero, Season 2, Episode 6, Racing to Catch Up. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me with today's episode? Are you kidding me? See, I just knew they had to have something up their sleeve. They were waiting for the climax to blow their load. It all makes sense now, but my god, I was not expecting that. Oh, Jesus. Personally, I don't know if I fall in the minority or majority when it comes to the reception of Season 2 of Shield Hero. I personally, the quality doesn't really matter to me. It was the overall story, but even I can tell that they went above and beyond the Call of Duty for today's episode. But it wasn't just the aesthetics, the actual content. So much shit happened in today's episode, it's beyond belief. It's actually a little difficult to wrap my head around where do we begin when breaking down today's episode. But first things first, let's talk about Naofumi. So let's be real, I think it'd be an understatement to say that Naofumi has been distant. I mean, you get isekai to a new world and the first experience you have is being falsely accused of rape by the princess of the kingdom who summoned you. So yeah, I understand him having trust issues. That's why I was so shocked that a character that was introduced a mere 5 episodes ago would have this kind of impact on our protagonist. Seeing Naofumi unleash the Wrath Shield and begin his incantation, I was like, oh shit, here we go. Because let's face it, if there's one individual who deserves the wrath of Naofumi, it's Kyo. Not only has he killed scores, tens of thousands of individuals, he has done it mockingly since the fucking beginning. But as he is citing his incantation, we see the flashbacks of his journey with Ost. It felt off. So when he comes to the end and admits he has no hatred for this individual, I was shocked. This is the first glimpse of humanity coming from Naofumi in quite some time. It's kind of reminiscent of his duel with Moriyasu, the point in which after the duel where Raphtalia was consoling him. I know it's ironic to say, but ever since the beginning of the series, Naofumi has shielded his heart, and it's through these experiences he's slowly regaining himself. But it seems Naofumi isn't the only one being affected by their interactions with Ost. So let's talk about Raisha. My god, talk about going from zero to hero, right? The shy, timid bow hero fangirl is now a force to be fucking reckoned with. So much so that even her friends remark it's like she's an entirely different person. And to be honest, from a viewer's standpoint, it was like a switch was flipped. My god, was she MVP of today's episode? And it brings up even more questions though, like, Naofumi stated, it's like it's more than just ki manipulation. Was that all it was? Is ki that pivotal of a power? Or is there more going on with her character, her abilities? I just don't fucking know, but I wanna see. Like, her main goal throughout learning that the 3 heroes, in particularly Itsuki, was taken hostage, was missing, was saving him, right? And to see her pull it off with a little fucking blast and then still want to go after Kyo into another world with Naofumi, Raphtalia, and Philo, it was like, who the fuck is this chick? Like, ain't no time to worry about no bow hero, I got some ass to stomp. Like, oh my god. Gotta say, the old martial arts lady was right. Her potential, oof, I shudder to think. All right, I guess it's time to talk about Ost. I'm still reeling from the events of the episode. Like I said, a character that was introduced such a short time ago to have this much of an impact is quite amazing. In my heart of hearts, I was hoping that she would become a part of Naofumi's group, another comrade, a party member to rely on, but it was to never be. We learned last episode that she was in fact the human embodiment, the physical form of the spirit tortoise core. She was in fact the spirit tortoise. So with the task before us of defeating the giant turtle, the reality quickly set in that Ost was not long for this world. And sadly in today's episode, that came to fruition, but not without leaving her mark. Like I said, she's had a giant impact on a couple of characters, the overall narrative, and honestly it seems she has passed something on to Naofumi, not only allowing him to unlock what Kyo referred to as the most powerful magic that their world had to offer, the All Liberation Aura, but through her sacrifice, Naofumi has gained a new shield. And I gotta say, it was such a boss fucking move for her to take control of that shield, because she realized deep down that Naofumi is a kind person, that he would never take the shot that needed to happen, destroying the core and in fact ending her life. Her first and only request she had of the shield hero since the very fucking beginning. But it does make you wonder just a smidgen, right? Will she be returning? Maybe not in a physical form, but more of a shield manifestation. I mean, we've seen it twice so far, once with the dragon and another with the soul eater, so it leads me to wonder if we're gonna hear the voice of Os when he uses the spirit tortoise shield. High hopes but low expectations, so I don't get disappointed. But yeah, her final scene is honestly gut-wrenching, seeing that maybe this is the first time in her multitude of lives that she was considered a comrade, that if she was given the opportunity to be reborn, she actually wants to be a friend to these people. As she closes her eyes, she disappears, and so does the spirit tortoise. And to add insult to injury, going back to the purpose of the spirit tortoise was in fact to save the world. When this energy or aura is released into the atmosphere and touches the ground, you see grass and plants. Life is being infused back into the world, and it's so poignant to see that this creature was in fact a guardian deity. It's sad to see it's been reduced to a pawn in a game I'm not understanding quite yet. I still don't understand the purpose of Kyo's manipulation of the spirit tortoise. Like, it's for a guy who monologues that fucking much, I kinda wish he gave us more fucking hints as what his real goal was. Yes, to collect souls and create chaos, but what was your true plan again? He didn't really mention it. He kinda just fucking dipped. Total bitch move, especially to do it with the souls you collected from this world. Like, oh dude, you're gonna fucking get it. Another sad moment is just during her, her final moments, having all those that it seems she hold dear actually go after Kyo into another world. Like, I know it's her last request. She even forces the ability into the Cardinal Shield's weapon. Like, you can't go there. I'm the spirit tortoise. That's my last wish. Boom, now you're allowed to go there. Like, I know it's not supposed to come off at it, but it doesn't feel like kind of like an abandonment of her. Like, oh my god. I'm torn with this episode. It's so fucking good. There's so much other shit that happens. Fucking Vittoria shows up. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I gotta fucking help now. I'm gonna mess this motherfucker up. Coming back to the inconsistency to the overall size of the spirit tortoise. Like, at one point he seems kind of small, but now compared to Vittoria, who we know is a fucking giant, she's like running up his leg, like full on Naruto run. Like, it's fucking hilarious how you really can't gauge the true size of this fucking creature, because every other scene it seems to be a different fucking size. But I do like how they threw in some actual hand drawn animation when they started fighting each other. Another thing that I just thought of was the fucking spell that activated where Vittoria was going in and she noticed that, she saw this combined ritual, the one that was, let loose in the beginning that actually like barely cut the tortoise's neck. I'm pretty sure they stated that they could only fire it once because if they tried to fire it again, people would fucking die. So did people just fucking die again to get that shot off? I mean, it was much needed. It really played decoy so she can go in and fucking decimate that thing's fucking neck and then, be finished off by it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode because there's so much going on. I mean, I will admit a lot of it is Kyo. He fucking monologues so fucking much in today's episode. So fucking annoying. Oh shit, speaking of Kyo, oh my god, I keep fucking rethinking of things. I don't think he's a real vassal hero, okay? So Lark, thanks to him, it seems that these vassal weapons have a mind or conscience or soul or whatever. They can communicate with the people who wield them. And it seems that Kyo either can't or doesn't. And even him trying to open he had to force his book open. It seems, I don't know with this character. I don't know if it's because the book no longer sees him as the hero. He refuses to work but can still be manipulated by him. I don't know if he's not even the actual vassal hero of the book. Like, that whole little scene was very fucking weird when Lark's like, our weapons are telling us that they would never do anything this disgusting. You can't hear the voice of your weapon. Like, it's very weird. It's I don't know. I think they're trying to point us to the fact that maybe Kyo is not a true vassal hero, or maybe it is dishonorably discharged but can still use. I don't know. It's very fucking weird. Like I said, so much fucking happened in this episode, and I'm probably leaving out a shit ton, and I don't even know what's been cut. Like Jesus Christ. What did you guys think of today's episode? I'm gonna wrap this video up because it's getting fucking long. This is getting like Black Clover territory where fucking videos go on for fucking ever and ever. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think of today's episode? This was it for me. This was a fucking amazing episode. I fucking loved everything about it, the way it looked, the way it sounded, what was actually in it. My God, it was good. So with all that being said, and more S.H.I.E.L.D. Hero next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.